Most have heard of the 16 personality MBTI types by now. It's a theory described by Carl Gustav Jung as a means to categorize psychological types. Some may scoff at it and call it astrology for business majors. Others may take it as gospel. I like to see it as an interesting theory that attempts to describe the different behaviors and personalities that happen in different people. This theory is not meant to categorize people. It is meant as a tool for understanding. INTP ladies make up only 1% of the population. Essentially, they are unicorns. You never can identify one of them in the wild, but they are out there. Here, 10 signs you're an INTP lady. Number 1. You struggle to connect with other women, and generally, just other people. INTP women can struggle to feel understood by other women and appreciated for who they are. They often prefer to be alone to escape the frustration of fitting into a group. This leaves them feeling alienated. When someone meets this type with any preconceived notions of how she might act, she instantly shatters them. While this can be surprising and exciting to some, it usually confuses people. Number 2. You're independent. As mentioned before, INTP females are unexpectedly independent, sometimes to a fault. Most people value independence, but an INTP values it in every aspect of their lives. When a relationship or career demands control, they will often leave. For this reason, it's very rare to see an INTP female in a controlling relationship or in an office job. If they are in these environments, it's unlikely that they're very happy. They value having their own space and mind to themselves to process what is going on around them. They're also the most likely to lose contact with those they care about when their lives seem hectic. Number 3. You're private and withdrawn. Along with being very independent, INTPs are very private. They're not the type to post very much, if at all, on social media, or even have a social media account. Even though INTPs like to observe their surroundings, anything that interrupts their thought process is an intrusion. They habitually keep their thoughts and ideas to themselves, and even close friends may struggle to get INTPs to open their hearts and minds. Number 4. Dating is a struggle. Dating and romance don't come so easily to INTP females. They find themselves generally uninterested in romance for the sake of it. So, while their friends are all dating and developing crushes from a young age, INTPs can be slow at starting this stage of their lives. They leave breadcrumbs for the person they're interested in to follow, but they will rarely make the first move themselves. Number 5. What looks like chaos to others is order to you. As long as it makes sense to the INTP, it's not actually chaos. An INTP's space can be as cluttered or sparse as they see fit, because their surroundings are often secondary to their own constant thoughts. But this can sometimes make an INTP overlook basic needs like food, sleep, and hygiene. Once they're on an idea, it's difficult for them to get their own minds to stop long enough to attend to less interesting, yet very necessary needs. Number 6. Your mind is your favorite place to hang out. INTPs are abstract thinkers who like to step back and observe the world and its ideas as a pattern or giant machine. They're imaginative and original, and as a result, INTPs are usually daydreaming or otherwise deep in their own thoughts. This type usually plans entire productive days to get caught in the pinball-like mechanism of their own mind, jumping freely between ideas and seeking connections. This is what it looks like inside an INTP's mind, their favorite place. Yet on the outside, they seem withdrawn, quiet, and shy. Number 7. You're open-minded. For INTPs, conversations about ideas are less about arguing an opinion and more about the simple discussion. Logical ideas will fascinate INTPs even if they don't personally agree. Their attitude usually leans towards the more liberal stance, to each their own. Most people don't expect these unique traits in a woman, or in people in general. INTPs do only want to talk about ideas and theories. Sometimes it's to find the best idea, sometimes not. Yet, this means an INTP can unintentionally hurt or offend someone. They dismiss subjectivity as irrational and unnecessary, and have difficulty understanding emotional motivations. Number 8. You struggle to make decisions. With being open-minded comes crippling indecision. INTPs often second-guess themselves so much that they struggle to make an actual decision or never actually end up making one. They sometimes ask for others' opinions, yet rarely follow any advice they're given. Their projects undergo constant revision, and they sometimes quit before they finish something. Their indecision can extend to anything, from major life decisions to where to eat. Number 9. Parties are about as interesting as the dentist's office. When a miracle happens and an INTP attends a social gathering, they're usually found in a corner talking to one person or to no one at all. It's not that they're always socially awkward. This is just how they prefer to interact. They're not interested in knowing very many people, and parties are a chore. They're most likely to show up at events related to their interests, but even then, they usually act as quiet observers. Number 10. You find it impossible to meet others' expectations and don't even care. INTPs will rebel against any expectations placed on them by anyone. They don't respond well to force and prefer to take things at their own pace. INTP women are individualistic and do not base their lives on the opinions of others. They strive to learn, to become better, and to make real progress in the world around them. INTP women who accept themselves for the kind of person they are will not meet expectations, but they will certainly exceed them. That's it for this video. Please feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. Thank you for your time, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to never miss future uploads. And I see you in the next video for a happier, healthier mind.